I came here to listen. And I came here to listen to what you had to say. And in all honesty, you lost me when you mentioned the name Paul Robeson. You lost me there. Because that comes to mind the principles of human dignity and integrity. I am young, and I listen to real jazz, not smooth. By the great Abby Lincoln right now, who said, "They will sell your ancestors if you let them." And in the spirit of Abby Lincoln, I would like to read something would be of interest to everyone here tonight. A gathering of 30 PFW listeners and programmers, including 7 current LSB members and 6 non-incumbent LSB candidates, met on December the 5th to discuss the crisis at PFW and appropriate responses. A lot of questions were asked about the GM evaluation process and what kept the LSB from fulfilling this critical duty over the past year. After extensive discussion about the governor's duties of the LSB and various failings of the current board, those present adopted the following recommendation as proposed by Ron Benjamin and amended by consensus. Pursuant to Article 7, Section 3D, the body here present recommends that the LSB initiate the process to fire Station General Manager John Hughes. I have got 1 minute left. The basis of this recommendation includes, but is not limited to, the following. The massive programming changes recently unleashed were not conducted in a fair, collaborative and respectful manner as mandated by the Pacifica bylaws, and this conduct has further compromised the already fragile fiscal integrity of the station. And while these actions were blatantly egregious, they are the culmination of a series of such actions. When I came to listen and you offered an apology, a meaningful apology would have said, "Folks, I got it all wrong. Let's go back."
Summer, we share your desire for a vibrant, dynamic, progressive radio station in Washington, D.C. But so many of us gathered here tonight know that John Hughes is not the man to take us there.
All right.
One of the most progressive programmers, thinkers that we had on the air, Tom Porter.
Oh, yeah.
He's a very vocal critic of what's happening at the station. To say that there was no spite, that there was no malice, that there was no getting back at people is a lie. It's a lie. And whether he was offered was an insult. And as I'm sure you've heard him say, he was given an offer he had to refuse. Okay? I feel that your confidants in the office are some of the most conservative, we might even say neocons, reactionaries at the station. You have to listen to us, the people. You can't listen to Donnie McKesson and Marcel Reed and Kevin Johnson. They can't be the confidants. They can't be the inner circle of feedback, because we're the people and it's our station. I feel like
excuse me. I don't mind comments, but I do take personal offense when you name my mother. Because I, however, is not in those meetings, do know what she says.
okay.
So therefore, meaning what I would say to anybody, from now on, when you want to comment about what you actually know.
I know what I'm talking about, and I'm making my statement. I'm making my statement.
Never seen you in those meetings. I have never seen you.
He talks about drawing young people to the station.
Person, and I'm telling
But he doesn't bring any material here to support bringing young people to the station. On Friday, he talked about bringing more journalism to the station, but there's no budget to have journalists. You know, instead is our resources redistributed to the programmers to make the programs better. We need to talk about continuity, but when we take away programs out of their registered slots, that's not creating continuity.
I would like to speak. I have been called out. I have been called out at every public forum we have had by this woman. Every time we meet in public, she does this. I have nothing to do with this. And I refuse to be thrown up under the bus behind her. I will not shut up. You shut her up. You shut her up. I'm sick of you.
Let's respect. Let's have respect. Let's have respect. Let us please come together as respecting each other, please. Okay, let's respect each other. Let's respect each other as a family. We're going to have to go to the next person. We're going to have to go to the next person. Let's respect each other. Let's get back on the agenda. We want to hear from listeners tonight. Please, let's go to the next person. And let's respect each other. Please. We are a family, and let's stand together as a family and respect each other. Thank you.